These green giant arborvitaes. Did you know that you can take a cutting from here and help it grow roots, and ultimately you can have your own plant just like this? I'm going to show you how to do that today. So these are about 4 years old, but if you look, you kind of want to look for the new growth of this year, which is kind of symbolic of the lighter brown here turning to kind of green. So this all right here is this year's growth. This is older growth. You can see how it's more brown here, and as it goes on out, it gets a little lighter. Well, the lighter is the part that you want to try and get roots from. Here's a good one right here. See how back here it's brown, nice and brown. Here it's greener. Well, this is the part that if you put it into rooting compound and in some good soil, ultimately that will start to root and can make a plant out of. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut it right here. I'm going to cut a few of them and then try and root this part right here. So I don't have my tripod, so bear with me here, but we want to take it right there. Actually, I probably can get a couple cuttings from this. We'll get a couple more too. So see, here's another one here that looks pretty good. I won't take too many because I've already done a bunch of them, but I wanted to make a quick video to show you how you too can do this. And then you can have a plant sale. We'll just get these 3. And now they're not going to be huge by next year, of course, but the year after that, you may have a 3-foot tree and sell it for, who knows, $10, $15. You can even do that with these crepe myrtles too. I did that with crepe myrtles, but we'll stick to these green giant arborvitaes for right now. Let's get one more. Here's a good one. So we'll go over to the farm and I'll show you how to root these now. So now that we have our cuttings, what we want to do is take a container similar to this. It doesn't have to be this small. It can be a large one if you wanted to do a bunch of them, something like this size. But in what we have with the amount of cuttings I have, we'll do just a small sample of these, and then I'll show you the cuttings I've already made. But first, what we want to do is take this and drill some small holes for drainage into our container. Forgot I already have my drill here that I was drilling small holes with. If the container cracks, it's not the end of the world. The goal is to be able to have the ability for these to drain. So, and then right here, what I have is a mixture of potting soil, perlite. The perlite is actually the white that you see here. That helps with the ability for it to drain. Some soil conditioner and just some bark mulch. I think I even may have some cow manure in there too, but just kind of made my own mix. And so I've been doing this a little bit. I put it in this big cow trough that I had from before, just because it's easy to shovel it out, fill it in my containers. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Fill my container up. Probably about that full. Got a nice mixture in there. So now I want to take my shears, if I can get them open, and just start cutting them where the green part was. And then all you got to do is strip the branches off, just so it has, you know, so it doesn't blow over in the wind or anything like that. It's less susceptible to that. So it looks like this. And we got the green part. And then what I like to do is cut it off at one of the nodes and then scar it, because that way it'll promote new growth. Just kind of score it with your shears or with a knife or whatever you want to use. So there we go. There we have it right there. And then I like to, and I've seen other people do this too, but it's called rooting compound, Wood's rooting compound. What I like to do is fill the top up. Ooh, that's kind of dirty there. Fill the top up with a little rooting compound. And it's hard to do with one hand. And just simply dip it in there. Get it all over it in there. And then take it. Dip it on in there. You can make holes. That's probably the smarter thing to do. Take a pencil or something and make holes that you can rest them in. But a lot of times I find that I lose where my hole was, so that doesn't always work. There. So that's one down. So of these 4 cuttings, let's see how many I can get. Let's see here. I think I can get probably two out of this. Let's see here. Get this, I'll cut the brown off this year's or last year's growth off of there. And then okay, here we go. Score it a little bit. Dip it again. Here's that one piece that fell. And it doesn't have any branches on it right now, but I think I could still, if I score it and root it, may get lucky on this one. We'll see. Score it. Probably can get 2 more out of this one. Cut that off, get the green, make sure the green's exposed, So here we go, we got 6 of them. Not very many, but I'll show you. I've been doing this with other ones. So I got a number of other ones. We'll see how these do as a small sample. Here's what I did before. I think I got 44 of them in here. So just checking on those. I did those about a resting spot. You can keep them here during the winter time and they'll be just fine. They'll go dormant and they won't grow or anything like that, which is fine. And these here are actually limelight hydrangeas I took cuttings off those about 2 weeks ago as well. So we'll take a look and see how they do after a little while.